Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing an eye makeup look using this, which is the Squeeze Me Makeup Obsession London eyeshadow palette. These are the colours you have. They are quite pretty, so I'm just basically going to do something on my eyes using them. I'm going to obviously start with my primer. I don't know if I should keep repeating myself because I say this all the time. It's the Benefit the Porefessional Matte Rescue Primer. You can get it for about £21–22 from Debenhams. The only thing with this primer is I find that you've got to use a lot of it to cover your face. So don't get me wrong, it leaves your skin feeling and looking nice, but you do have to use quite a bit of the product. So I'm going to apply that now.
Forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day we met.
So I've applied my primer. Face feels nice and soft, ready for my foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using is this. It's the Lancome Teint Ultra 24-hour foundation, and it's in the shade 01. This foundation is amazing. You literally use, I don't know, two or three squirts of it and it does your whole face. So it is expensive though. It is £34, but for the length of time that it lasts, it's definitely worth it. So I'm going to apply that now with my beauty blender. Just add a couple of dots to your face and then blend it all in.
I can't forget the day we met. You looked so fly in your red Corvette. Your hair, your look, your everything. When I see it all, I knew that you were mine. I'm in love with your hair, your lips, your silhouette in the moonlight shine. With my love you won't ever be alone. My summer love, been waiting for you, my love. Completely a fool, been waiting for you, my love. Head over heels, I'm blinded by what I feel. My love is forever yours.
Right, now that I've applied my foundation, I've got a good base for the rest of my makeup. I didn't actually wet my beauty blender today. I forgot. So I find that if you don't wet it, I use a little bit more product than what I normally do. Obviously, I haven't done my neck because I will be washing this all off after I've done the video, so I don't see the point. Next, I'm going to be moving on to this, which is the concealer. It's the Miwa Pro Base Concealer in the shade 100. Now, this is £2.50 from Look Fantastic. I honestly, I love this stuff. I used to use the NARS concealer and that was like £18, but as soon as I started using this, I was like, I stopped buying it. I'm using this now. It's a huge price difference. So I'm just going to apply this, just dab a little bit here, a little bit here, same on this side, a bit down my nose, tiny bit there, and on my chin, and then blend it in.
You have my heart, you have my soul, you have my whole, you have my control. Love me tender, love me sweet, with you I know that I'm complete. I'm in love with the summer's day, for you I'd give my life away. Never leave me, never let me go, my summer love, been waiting for you, my love. My summer love, been waiting for you, my love. My love is forever yours.
So, concealer done. Next I'm going to apply my bronzer, which is this. It's the Clinique True Bronze Pressed Powder in the shade Sunkissed. Now this was in an advent calendar, and I think the advent calendar was a Debenhams one. So I'm not 100% sure on how much it is. I think you can get it from a place called is it onbuy? But I've never bought from there before, so I don't know if it's any good or not, but it's £4 something on there. So I'm going to apply this to here, to the sides of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and a lot on the jawline to get rid of this double chin. Can I just say that I am absolutely in love with these brushes. They are so soft and they are amazing at blending in. I actually got these from the Equinox outlet, which is basically a website that does really low cost makeup, but it's good quality, and they also do tools as well, makeup tools. But yeah, I think it was a set of 10 for £9.99. Such a good buy, like definitely worth it. Yeah, if you ever want to order anything off them and want a bit of discount, if you use the code BOABWS30, you can get 10% off your order. Okay, now that I've done my bronzer, I am looking very bronzed on the forehead. I might blend it in a little bit more. Definitely applied too much bronzer to my forehead. Anyway, moving on. Now that I've done my bronzer, I'm now going to be moving on to my blusher. I'm just grabbing the brush. Oh, so many brushes. And the blusher that I'm going to be using today is the NARS Blusher in the shade Orgasm. This stuff is amazing. It's so pretty. But yeah, this, I'm not 100% sure on how much a full size product would be, but this was in an advent calendar, in the Debenhams advent calendar that I had last year. So I will try and find it out and let you know. Okay, now that I've done sorry, I'm not really concentrating properly because I've got like so much going on. I'm now going to apply my highlighter, and I'm going to apply that to my forehead, here, down here, a little bit on my Cupid's arrow, and a little bit on my chin. So the highlighter that I'm going to be using today is this one here. You probably can't, not that one, sorry, I lied. It's from the Revolution blush palette, Golden Sugar. I have no idea what, it's just the white colour that's in there, the only one that's there. Okay, now that I've done that, I am now going to brush the foundation out of my eyebrows with this, because I hate foundation being stuck in there. Okay, now that I've done that, I am going to apply, use this to apply the colour to my eyebrows. It's the Arch to Triumph by Soap and Glory I think this is about £9 in Boots. I'm not 100%. You're only meant to use it to like draw them in, like the shape. But I use it to colour it in as well. I just like it. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to move on to this, which is my Peaches and Cream eyeshadow primer. This was £5.50 from the Peaches and Cream website. You get, this is chock-a-block of product. Like, I can't even squeeze too hard because so much stuff comes out. So I'm just going to apply that to my eyelids. Okay, now the eyes are ready for the eyeshadow. So, the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using is the Squeeze Me palette by Makeup Obsession, which is just basically a bit of pink and orange, lots of orange. So, I'm going to begin by putting the light colour, which is What's Your Flavour, down as a base colour to my eye. Okay, now that I've done that, you can hardly notice because I don't know why, it comes out the same colour as my skin. Right, so I've applied that. Next, I'm going to be starting with the shade Squeeze Me, which is that shade there. And I'm going to put this in the inner bit of my eye. I'm going to put in 3 different colours on my eye. Possibly 4. So we're going to start with the Squeeze Me shade in the inner bits of the eye. I'm also putting a bit of the Tangoed just over the top, so it's still got that shimmer, but it just gives it a bit more pigment. The shimmers aren't very pigmented in this palette. Okay, now that we've done that, we're ready to go for the other colour in the palette that I will be using, and that is the shade the OC, which is, you can't really see it, that one there. And I'm going to do that in the middle. On this palette, the matte colours are a lot more pigmented than the shimmer ones. Okay. Now that I've done that, don't worry guys, I am going to be blending the colours in. I'm not going to leave it like this. Now that we've done that, I'm going to add the next colour, which is Clementine, which is this colour here. Okay, the last colour I'm going to use is the colour Sweeter Than You, which is the middle centre colour of the palette. And for this, I'm just going to use it on the end and then bring a little bit in to the crease line. Okay, now I'm going to use the shade Vitamin C, which is the orange one, that one there, to do underneath my eye. So kind of like an eyeliner, I guess. Okay guys, I am literally blinded. The sun is just shining right on my face. Okay, so now we are going to knock everything over. No. Now we are going to blend the colours together. Okay, now that we've done that, I am going to use an eyeliner just to do the lid. Actually, I might just do a little flick. The eyeliner I'm going to be using is Loveless Disco Epic Ink Pen by NYX, and this I think was £3 or £4. Okay, next I'm going to add some mascara. Actually no, I'm going to curl my eyelashes first. Okay, next I'm going to apply my mascara, which one shall I use? I think I'll stick to my normal one. It's the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Knockout shade Black, and this was £18 from Amazon. I love this mascara. Okay, so this is the look using the Squeeze Me Makeup Obsession palette. Overall, it's not bad for £5. I think some of the I can't think, I'm having like a brain fart moment. The shimmers, yes, some of the shimmer colours I wish were a bit more pigmented. The other colours are fine. They're really pigmented, but it's just the shimmers that weren't. And normally I go for shimmer eyeshadow, not like plain bold stuff. But for £5, it's not that bad, is it? So yeah, if I hadn't have tried, like if I'd known what it was like, I probably would have still spent a £5 on it, in all fairness. So yes, that's the look for today. Anything, if you want to know how much anything is or where you can get it from, I'll write it all down in the description. Also, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I can never say this bit. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, then can you please subscribe and give me a thumbs up? It's Beauty on a Budget with Sarah. Also, for YouTubers, if you're not following me on Instagram, then please follow me. It's beauty.on.a.budget.with.sarah. So yes guys, this is it for today. I should hopefully see you tomorrow, and yeah, have a really good evening guys. Bye. I completely forgot to show you up close what this looks like, so I apologize for that. So yeah, they're not that bad, are they? Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys go. I'll see you tomorrow.